is how we do it. It's Friday night, and I feel alright. The party's here on the way.
Hi guys, I want to welcome you to my cooking channel, Not Your Mama's Cooking, where we eat, drink, and be merry. Maybe for the last 3 weeks now, I haven't been feeling so merry, and I haven't really felt like eating either. And I have been doing a little cooking because I had to work, and I still have to feed my kids, but I haven't really felt like doing that either. I got my idea of eat, drink, and be merry from the book of Ecclesiastes in the Bible, where Solomon said that while we're on the earth, that's pretty much all we can do. But in Ecclesiastes, he also said there would be a time to mourn and a time to cry and, a time to dance and all that other stuff. Well, as promised, I told you guys that this channel would also be like a tool, like where we talk about very serious issues and things that's going on in our lives, that's relevant to you, that's relevant to me, that's relevant to the world. And about 3 weeks ago, it's going on about a month now, I lost one of my very best friends. I've been friends with him for about 20 years, and I loved him very much. We share 2 kids, and it's just like I'm going through it. And I don't know, I don't know why God puts us through these tests and trials and why we have to lose people, but this particular loss has been traumatic for me. Over the last 5 years, I've lost my mom, I lost my grandma, and now I lost one of my very best friends. And it's like, Lord, what are you trying to say to me? What are we doing here? Because this last one, it kind of hit a little different. Like, with my mom, she was sick. My grandma, she was sick. And I actually found my grandma, but I always knew that I would find her passed away because she lived with me. And I just always knew in my spirit that I would find her. But with this particular loss, it was very unexpected. And when, you have plans and, just like I always, when I would talk about like passing away and us passing away, I would always say it in the sense that I would go first before he would go, because I didn't ever want to stay behind to even know what it felt like to lose him. What else can I say about this experience that I'm going through? Well, I know for a fact that I have a newfound respect for people who deal with depression. I can honestly say throughout the time that I've been walking with the Lord that I've always like said, "Oh, you're depressed, girl. The Lord, He's gonna see you through, and you got to give that stuff to God, and He'll take it and do what He needs to do with it. You can't just sit in your mess." Well, after going through this, I had a little depression, and it was hard to pull myself. It was hard to pull myself out of that depression. The more I knew things and spoke words of faith over my life, it just seemed like whatever that spirit was that had a hold of me just kept pulling me down, like I wasn't going to be okay. And I had the Lord speak to me and tell me that you're going to be fine. Like, 'cause I almost passed out at the mall shopping, getting ready for his funeral. And I could hear the Holy Spirit tell me, like, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Like, you need to eat and get yourself together. Like, you're going to be fine. And even though I heard my God tell me that I was going to be fine, I still felt that pulling of whatever spirit that was, just telling me, like, just pulling me down. It was just heavy. It was just like it was just a heaviness, a heavy feeling. It was a low in spirit. Like nothing could just, pull me out. Like nothing could pull me out. So my best friend and I, we went on a trip to go handle some of our affairs, me and my best friend's affairs, and she played a message, and it spoke faith. It was about a lot of stuff, but mainly about, like, our relationship with God, and how, like, He expects things from us, and like when we're going through the valleys and when we're going through the storm, we can't lose faith. And automatically that spirit had to leave me, because I would not lose faith in God. He see me through, and He's brought me through, and He continues to be an ever-present help in my life. And I just had to find that place where He says, you know what, God, I can't lose faith in you, and I can't lose faith in your plan. And you've always told me that you would get the glory for my story. So I needed to pull myself up out of that. But for someone who doesn't have faith, and someone who doesn't know the Lord in the way that I do, I can see how depression could make you feel hopeless and make you feel down and out, and like nothing and nobody can pull you out of it. But I'm here to tell you that the Lord is here, and He's an ever-present help. And if you release those things to Him and use your faith as a tool to pull you through these hard times, He will definitely pull you through these hard times. What else? One of the most challenging things for me is, with my daughters, because it's their dad. And I have the oldest one who's like me. She's really, really strong, and she doesn't really let much get her down. And, she just has stories. She has stories and, memories, and, knowing that the things that in her short time of being on earth that her dad told her about her education and those types of things. So, that's, pretty much it. And, for the most part, like we talk to him every morning, 3, 4, 5 times a day. And, after school, it's their thing for her to pick up the phone and call her dad. And to see her pick up the phone one afternoon to call her dad, and she was like, I forgot, kind of really sucks. And then I got the little one, which, it's her dad, but she has her own biological father, but that's what she knows. Like, she talks to him every day. They video chat every morning before daycare, and she's like, "Mama, call my dad. Call my dad. I want to talk to B. I want to talk to B." And I have to tell her, he's with the Lord. He went to go be with Jesus. And she'll say, "Well, call Jesus." So it's like, can't call Jesus. You can call on Jesus, but you can't, like, pick up the phone and call Jesus. So, that's one thing. And then, you got, like, I'm trying to deal with my own, like, emotions and things like that, and trying to stay strong for them, and, all that good stuff. But I don't know. I just know that God is here, and He's helping me, and each day gets better. And I just recently returned back to work, and my vlog and my food, that's work. So I figured I would drop in a little message and let you guys know that I hadn't gave up on my vlog, or, that I'm still doing my vlog. But I've just been going through a real, real, real bad traumatic storm. That's pretty much all I have to say. And be on the lookout again for more events. We have more events. I just did a catering event in Atlanta. Memorial Day cookout. It was so cool and such a blessing to see family come together and have a good time over good food and good fun and, all that kind of stuff. So that was a good thing. It really blessed me to see that. Even in the midst of my storm, I see God's, still ever present hand and help on my life. Um, I just want to tell y'all to be encouraged, stay faithful. And it hasn't been easy because I've been off on some old mess. When the devil see chaos in your life, he brings other distractions, but you just got to keep moving and keep pushing and keep, pressing forward. And just be strong and, just know that Jesus is on his job. He's someone said, "Oh, Jesus doesn't care about stuff. God doesn't care about stuff." No, God doesn't care about stuff, but he cares about me. And he told me that, he's a ever present help. He care about my cares. He cares about my cares. So yeah, he doesn't care about stuff, but he cares about me. So if I'm going through stuff or if I have to figure out stuff, he's there because he cares about me. He cares about you too. But be on the lookout for more cooking and, more serious topics. But I just wanted to drop in and let you guys know like what was going on with me. And